Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. That's my knowledge part, and today we have to discuss regarding the degrees of comparison. In this thing, or it is one of the parts of English grammar. In this one, what one has to do? First of all, we must understand how many types of degrees of comparison. There are three types of degrees of comparison. Number one, it is a positive degree. Second one is comparative degree, and third one is superlative degree. Now, just try to understand, my dears, superlative degree. In these three degrees, how the sentences are supposed to be written. And generally, it is always going to ask in 10th standard annual exam, which carries 2 marks. So if we have to prepare for that one, then how to be converted that positive degree into comparative degree and comparative degree into superlative degree, that one has to understand. For the sake of that reason, what one has to do, just we will take one of the examples, then you will come to know what are the problems or what are the rules and regulations that one has to follow in the degrees of comparison. Now first, I am going to write one of the sentences and how to be converted that positive degree into comparative degree and comparative degree into superlative degree, that we have to know. First one, first example, no other girl is as wise as Sheila in the class. Now, try to understand. This is one of the sentences. Now, in this sentence, what is going to appear? One, that Sheila is there, and Sheila has been compared with many other girls in the classroom. Now, this is a positive degree. In positive degree, what it will be there? There is no comparison at all. But what the thing is going to say here? Here is going to say that no other girl is as wise as Sheila in the class. This is one of the sentences. Now, how to be compare or how to be converted it into comparative degree, that is very important. What one has to do? Whatsoever the noun is there, it must be taken at the beginning. Whenever you are going to convert that given sentence or that given positive degree into comparative degree, what one has to do? Just try to understand. First of all, we have to take the noun as Sheila. What is the first sentence? The first sentence is that no other girl is as wise as Sheila in the class or in the classroom. Then this is the positive degree. Now the positive degree, if you have to convert into that comparative degree, then what one has to do? Sheila you have to take first of all. You have to take first of all that Sheila. Okay. No other girl is as wise as Sheila in the class. Then what we have taken? Sheila is, as usual, Sheila is helping verb. Sheila is. Now, what it is there? Wise is there. What is wise? Wise is an adjective. Try to understand, my dears, whenever in degrees of comparison, if the adjective or adjectival noun is going to end with the vowel sound, then what one has to do? That adjective must be tagged by er. That is very important. And whenever the adjective is going to end with the consonant sound, then before writing or before that adjective, we have to take in comparative degree more and in superlative degree most. That only one has to understand, and definitely that will be the correct answer. See how it is. No other girl is as wise as Sheila in the class. Then it is a positive degree. Now if that positive degree has to be converted into that comparative degree, then what we have to do? Sheila is, try to understand, Sheila is wiser than. Understand? Sheila is wiser. Understand? Wise, wiser. W-I-S-E, wise. Try to understand. Once again, I am going to give one of the keys. What it is there? In comparative degree, if the adjective is going to end with the vowel sounds, then that adjective must be converted into, why is supposed to be converted into wiser. Vowel sound must be there either at the ending, either it is a alpha, either it is a consonants or vowel, that is secondary matter. But what is the main thing? The main thing is that in the degrees of comparison, whenever the adjective carries the vowel sound, then and then that vowel sound wheresoever it appears, at the time what one has to do, whatsoever the adjective is there in positive degree, if you have to convert into in that comparative degree, then it must be written, you have to add here at the ending of that adjective. See, Sila is wiser than. Wiser than why? Wiser than I have taken for the sake of that reason. Here we are comparing that Sila among the girls, those who are studying in her class. Remember, my dears, then where should be taken and then anywhere should be taken and then many where should be taken. Then any should be taken if the people or the group it is in limit at that time, then any must be taken, and then many must be taken if the one person is comparing with the all the persons of the world. Then many, understand, then many other stars in the sky, then many other stars in the sky. But then any, what you can say, then any other girls in the school or in the class, then any and then many, that you have to understand the difference in between then any and then many. Whenever we will continue that the process of, what we can say, the videos at that time, how to be differentiated, that then any and then many, it will be studied in very very detailed manner. But up to that, try to understand the positive degree how to be converted into comparative degree. Sila is wiser than any, understand, no other, any other, then any other, girls in the class, so what it is that this is the comparative degree of first one, which is given as, what we can say, a positive degree. It is a comparative degree. Now try to understand, my dears, what one has to do in degrees of comparison. In degrees of comparison, specially there are three types of degrees of comparison. One is positive, second one is comparative, and third one is superlative. Now, little bit the comparison has been made in this regard. How? No other girl is as wise as Sila in the class. It is a positive degree. And Sila is wiser than any other girls in the class. It is a comparative degree. Now, what is superlative? A superlative degree, it has no challenge. Understand? Superlative, best of all. Understand? Wisest of all. It means that nobody can challenge in that superlative degree. Super. Try to understand. And in comparative, what we have, little bit comparison has been made. But in positive, there is no any, what we can say, struggle with a particular person whenever you are going to write the, what we can say, one of the sentences of positive degree. Now in superlative degree, what one has to do? Same. What we have to do? We have to take first of all Sila. Sila is the wisest. Sila is the wisest. Sila is the wisest girl of all the girls in the class. Now in this one, what we have done, try to understand what one has to do here in the degrees of comparison. In degrees of comparison, remember, my dears, the tense are not supposed to be changed. If it is given in present continuous, it must be written into present continuous. If it is given in present perfect, it must be written into present perfect. Now what the thing is that no other girl is as wise as Sila in the class. It is a positive degree. Comparative degree of that no other girl is as wise as Sila in the classroom is, Sila is wiser than any other girls in the class. It is comparative degree. And at last, Sila is the wisest girl of all the girls in the class. It is the superlative degree. What we have done? Here one has to understand the key. What key one has to understand? If the adjective is going to end with the vowel sound, then we have to add er to that adjective in the comparative degree. And if the adjective is going to end with the vowel consonant sound, before that adjective we have to add more in comparative degree. Remember, my dears, in comparative degree what we have to do? Er, adjective plus er, adjective plus er. When it is in comparative degree, it is in comparative degree. And what you can say, adjective plus est, it is in also, it is in superlative degree. Now superlative degree. Now when it is if, what it is, if the adjective is going to end with vowel sound, adjective is end with vowel sound, plus what it is, end with vowel sound, end with vowel sound. And as well as here also, if it is in superlative, what you have to do, if it is ending with vowel sound, in comparative er we have to take, and in superlative est we have to take. When we have to take, it is whenever the adjective is going to end with the vowel sound, then only in comparative degree that adjective carries er, and in superlative degree adjective carries est. Apart from this, whenever you are going to think regarding the adjective which is ending with consonant sound, for example, beautiful is that, beautiful. Now beautiful, this adjective is ending with a consonant sound l, understand? And whenever such type of the words are going to occur in any one of the degrees of comparison, then what you have to do, if the noun, if the adjective is going to ending with that consonant sound, at that time the adjective must be kept in the same form. And before that, what we have to add, in the comparative degree more we have to add, and in the superlative degree most we have to add. That is very important. How? No other girl is as beautiful as Rani. Though it is a positive degree, then in comparative degree, Rani is more beautiful than any other girls in the class. And in superlative degree, Rani is the most beautiful girl of all the girls in the class. So these are the ways that one has to understand in the degrees of comparison. And I will just, in next video, I will just give the chart that how to be adjectives are going to take er and est, and before that more and most we will discuss in detail in next video. Till then, take care. If you like my video, please like it and do not forget to subscribe it, so that I could reach up to you first of all. Thank you one and all.